you to go there. That's part of this session, is part of this exercise into remembering, into become, really embracing that inner child within us. There's also other ways to self-pleasure, as with taking a bath and putting rose petals in and putting some essential oils, to just, to feel really sexy, to have the candles lit, to have incense burning, to just get yourself into that mood of loving your body, really giving to yourself, self-care, gratitude for your body. And if those of you who don't, have a bath, to take a shower, a hot shower, if that's what you enjoy, using organic soap if you have it, or just something really luxurious. And then after the shower, to put, massage oil on yourself, really lovingly, softly, slowly, with the candles lit, preferably in front of a mirror, to really just, really enjoy your body and really love it for what it is. Many of us sometimes, question if we have the right body type, and every body is beautiful. Every curve that you have is totally amazing. You are totally amazing, and I want you to affirm that to yourself, that you are amazing, that you are unique, that you are powerful, that you are erotic, that you're really, really sexy. When you're putting the massage oil on yourself, really feel every part of your body, really get into getting into this erotic experience of you, and savor the feeling as you're getting into this experience, and completely feel your pussy, your yoni, your heart, your legs, your breasts. Massage your breasts lovingly. Massage every part of your body. Really relish the feeling by yourself. And if you have a few hours for yourself, or at least some time for yourself, if you could close the door or lock it if you have children, or if you live alone, just get into how totally sensuous you are. And then if you have the time, like when you're still naked, write down your thoughts, write down how you feel, write down how amazing you feel about yourself, how amazing your body is. We have these fingers and feet and legs, and we're really strong human beings. We carry things, we lift things, we hold children, we feed them. We do so many amazing feats in a day, that we sometimes used to be amazed by watching National Geographic and looking at the animals. But and now I also am amazed at myself, at all the things I'm able to juggle, at all the just where I've been, what I've been doing. It's truly an amazing feat to get up every morning, to breathe. We'd just be grateful for all the things that we have. Really, the list is quite long. So I invite you to be in that space of being grateful, of being thankful, of really worshiping your body, because part of being in relation, or being in a sacred connection with another person, is really worshiping your own body, and knowing that the body is a sacred temple, your sacred temple, that you fully respect, and your energy is something very sacred. I invite you to remember how sacred you are, and that perhaps you want to be sharing energy in a sacred experience with somebody else. But first, I invite you to really relish the sacredness of yourself. So, with that experience, and if you can write about that, as well as create a sacred space. That means, with candles and incense, possibly a sacred, a special journal with a special pen. All these things enhance the experience and enhance the quality time that you spend with yourself, because really, the crux of our existence is to love ourselves. The more we love ourselves and respect ourselves and, consider ourselves sacred, when we are in a partnership with someone else, you are setting the tone of how you want to be treated. And I think, I can't say that with, I can't emphasize that enough. I tell my children the same thing, that we are perfect the way we are. We criticize ourselves. I think we're actually our worst critics. But in actuality, we deserve the very, very best. We are such amazing human beings, and we all have something really unique to offer. And I invite you to really explore that space. And if you'd like to explore that with me, I'd be really excited to explore that with you. Again, you can find my Facebook page, Wild Riders Heal, my business page, and click on the book now, and you can book a 30-minute discovery call with me, a free discovery call, and we can discuss this. We can discuss your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings. Really, it's your feelings that help you to remember what is it that you're supposed to be doing this in your life. I say this with conviction because, this has changed my life. To remember has changed the trajectory of my entire life. And, I've been listening to a lot of self-help recently. And, this idea of limiting beliefs has been flooding my mind. And that's really the crux of sometimes the downfall of many people, is that their limiting beliefs, the experiences they had when they were a child, that told them that they weren't lovable, or they weren't worthy, or any of those types of thoughts that permeated your existence. And no matter how much money you had, you still deep down felt that way, and which is why you were addicted to drugs, or whatever else that in some way, shape, or form may have ruined your life. So I invite you for your health and well-being, to really nurture yourself, to really remember who you are by listening to your body, and I can help you to get there. I would be honored to be on your sacred journey, because I think that life is so precious. Having lost my parents at a young age, and losing my husband a few years ago, even though our marriage wasn't the best, I believe that all life is sacred, and every person has a purpose, and if they can find it, if they can remember who they are and go after it, they're going to have such a beautiful, blissful life, because our birthright is to fulfill our desires. Our birthright is to be sexual. Our birthright is to be erotic. It's part of who we are. It's divine. So I invite you to be in that space, and I invite you to contact me. If you feel more comfortable emailing me, it'll be on the speaker side. It's ginahemia@gmail.com. So I invite you to just feel into your body, and to remember who you are. Remember how beautiful and authentic you are, because the more authentic and honest you are with you, the more authentic and honest people are going to be with you. And sometimes I used to think, I love honesty. I think I'd rather be honest and get hurt than lie and wear a mask. And it took me some time to get to that spot, but I always treasured honesty, and I believe if you're really honest with somebody, in a way that is considerate of the other person's feelings, they will appreciate your honesty. So I invite you really think about, really feel into that. I invite you to suspend your thoughts, to suspend your mind, and really just follow your heart. I know that may sound trite, but I really do believe that following your heart will take you to a blissful life. I know following my heart has only given me such beautiful, blissful experiences, and I believe I can help other people get to that spot too, if that's what they feel like they want in their life. So again, look at my Facebook page, my Facebook business page at Wild Riders Heal, and click on book now, and let's talk. Let's get on a call together and get this party moving. Get your life going in the way that you want to totally live it, because it is really possible. And with the last thought, I personally, I think that as you go after your desires step by step, you will find that it is very freeing. It is actually something that makes you feel at peace, that will bring balance into your life. Because, like we are masculine and feminine energies, and, part of our logical mind is part of our masculine energy, and part of our feminine energy, or our feminine energy is the flow, it's the creativity, it's the emotion, it's the messiness, it's the spontaneity, it's and once you can meld those two together, it's only going to bring you balance and harmony within yourself, which then permeates throughout your very existence with all your interconnected relationships with different souls, whether they're animals, whether they're people, whether they're plants and trees. It's just going to change your life. So I am inviting you to really connect with your body, and if you're feeling like you need some help with that, contact me, and I will help you in any way possible, because I want to see you live a completely beautiful, blissful life. So thank you so much for listening today. I really felt like this has been such an invigorating experience, and I hope you got something out of it. I hope you felt something in your body as I was talking to you, and I really want your feedback. I really would love to hear what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what your body's telling you. If you feel comfortable to tell me so, I really love that, because then it will help me to design these podcasts to reflect what you desire to hear. Because I have lots of different experiences, and I have lots of thoughts, and feelings that I like to share, but I'd like to hear from you too. So thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to you listening to my next one in a couple of weeks. Take care. Feel sexy, erotic, and sacred. Bye.
You stir me up, take me on a ride. Stir me up, deep down inside. You stir me up, skies are blue. They turn stormy when I get with you. You stir me up, take me on a ride. Stir me up, deep down inside. You stir me up.
Coach on Fire Radio.